Guys, deluded Gooner, it's me again. Now, if you're like me and your team got smacked and put in a shift like how Arsenal put in a shift, you're not watching Match of the Day. So I thought, let me just make more vids. I know I'm spamming off your YouTube things, you lot that have your alerts on. Make sure you all got your alerts on. Probably getting hella videos. But yeah, like I said, if you're like me, you're not watching Match of the Day, so it's irrelevant. So I don't really get why I'm making this vid. What was I gonna say? I saw Deeney's interview. Sorry about that. I saw Dini's interview. He spoke about how Arsenal are soft touch, how when he personally likes to play Arsenal, his strength is heading, so he wants to find someone soft, let them know he can get ahead of them and intimidate them. And I mean, he said that before. We know Dini don't like Arsenal. It's not just Dini. You can replace almost any professional, any pundit, even the fickle ones that don't know what the hell they're talking about. The same thing said all around. You don't even need to know anything about football. I have family members that live in the same house as me that don't know anything about football, but they know what exactly is wrong with Arsenal. They can actually tell when Arsenal have lost. It's got to that point. Why are Arsenal soft? Now we know why Arsenal are soft. We can blame the manager. We can say he lets them get away with this nonsense, and that's true. We can say just damn right the players are soft, which is true. But what is the actual reason past that when we go into the surface? This is what I always say when I say they don't play for themselves. Like I said, the manager, the club, the fans, all of the league, the privileged position, all of these things are valid things. But fundamentally, at the core, do you not play for yourself? Are you not? You don't even need to be hard. When people say fight, you don't need to be aggressive, you know. You don't need to be like Roy Keane, killing everybody and skegging everybody and doing madness, you know. You just need to be firm and assured and let people know you're not here you're not here to be clowned around. You need fight and passion to play in English Premier League. It does not matter how technically good you are. We have shown for many years we don't play good football now, but many years we had technically excellent ballers, and if it was just based on balling, we'd win the league. But like I just said, it's not. Why is there actually no heart? Like, I don't get it. Like, if I look back in my footballing days, like take Deeney, let's look at my previous footballing days. I used to play as a right back. Like I said, like I previously told you, I'm not the tallest of guys. I'm about 5'7", 5'8". So people think you're lunch meat, innit? Especially when you come from where I come from and you play in leagues like I played in North London, where it's not exactly not nice, pretty areas. So it's always parties and it's always rough and tough, and you can't. People smell weakness. You get preyed upon. It's a wolf pack mentality. So, like I was trying to say, as a right back, 5 foot, 5'8", not the tallest. You got 6 foot monsters, 6'3" monsters, fake age youths. You got all that madness. People are gonna think you're an easy target. They're gonna try it. And I know this as a right back. People many times they think he's small. Let's bang the ball over his head. I don't like heading, so that's a weak point of mine. But with that, I've noticed people might think with that, if I like I'm trying to say, get to the point of waffling. If I know I'm small and things like that and people are going to take me as lunch meat, that's okay, they can, because they can only go on face value. But it's then my job to let you know, no, I'm not a dickhead. Like, pardon my language, I'm not a prick. Like, I'm actually not here for you to take the mick out of me. So, best example, we played against Borderwell Farm, Norseman. We played against Borderwell Farm. There was a Turkish winger, right? Playing right back now, he couldn't get past me. I'm walking past him. I think I've told you guys this story before. I'm walking past him. He tried to trip me up. Like, you obviously can't see, but if you just stick your leg out, he tried to do that. Now, I didn't make a scene. He didn't know I knew. I don't think he knew I knew what he was doing. But obviously, I was marking him. I thought, you know what? Cool. 50-50. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave something on you. The minute 50-50, I won the ball. Taking your leg as well. He's rolling around in agony, this and that. He got back up. Do the same thing again. When you do that, what does he think? Okay, this right back's not an idiot. I can't really do these sort of things. He's intimidated. He don't want to take you on as much. If he don't want to take me on as much, I've already done my job. Now I can venture forward because he knows what time it is. That's what you got to do. You have to intimidate people. You don't need to be the biggest and the strongest and overly boosting off steroids and things like that to be nasty. Like, nasty isn't that. There's nasty. Like, you need to be firm in a challenge. We showed we're not firm in a challenge. Like Watford, like many times, Watford were actually not in that game until they decided to be in that game. How many times do you see that against Arsenal? We'll be dominating sides away and home. I know away form we've been bad. We'll be dominating sides and then we'll score. And then they'll all wake up and realise, which we don't do, okay, they're Arsenal. These lot might be technically better than us when it comes to balling and fancy vision and stuff. But if we fight, if we press these guys, if we pressure these guys, they don't have a chance. Watford have showed it. Watford have showed it as well. But beyond Watford turning up, cheap mistakes, people not sensing danger, like you saw for the second against Watford, like you saw at Palace last year, like you saw at the Hawthorns last year at set pieces, like you've seen. It's not. This ain't the first time. Do you remember Watford a couple of years ago at the Emirates when they did a little drill, came from behind? I'm pretty sure Deeney scored in that as well. You see what happens. They fancy us, and what hurts, if I saw what Deeney said and it was all honest and nothing wrong with it, if I was a player and Deeney said that, I'd be upset. And now it might not feel like I'm exaggerating. If I relate back to my school days, obviously just because you went to one school or you played for one team, don't mean you didn't talk to people from several others. BBM days, was Delulu Laguna a baller? Did he get ripped? This and that. Not just me, many people. You don't want that attached to your name, so you're prideful. So if I relate to this, what are they saying in the footballing circle when these footballers meet up with other players, when they're at the PFAs and all these fancy little footballing circles? They're calling you lot moist. They're saying Arsenal's wet. Now I'm used to that. Now I've accepted that truth of Arsenal, but it hurts me. Like, it hurts. The one thing I require is heart. Like, the one thing I require, not even just heart. It's got to the point, not even heart for the club, heart for yourself. These men are not fighting for themselves. Ozil should have scored and he's going to get dug out today. But the reality is, we should just be sitting here like, oh man, Ozil, you should have scored, man. That shouldn't be a decider. We had chances to kill that game. Watford are not on it. They're not on it. They've been very good. They started the season very good, but they're not on it. Like you saw, City on job, mashed them up. United are probably going to go mash them up. Liverpool drew against them still. They're not on this. But Spurs will go mash them up. Of course, I hope to be proved wrong, and I hope you lot come and mock me for saying this in my videos. But 9 times out of 10, these clubs are going to go out and do the business. Everybody fancies Arsenal, and that is what's wrong. And the club can't give you that. The manager can't give you that. Yeah, the managers and the club are to blame. Club being the people at the top. But they can't give you heart. You need to be on it. You need to meet people halfway. Like, again, Norseman. I had a certain mentality, so I was able to meet my manager halfway, and he was able to work with me. You need to meet yourselves halfway. You're not on fighting. Like you saw with Deeney and all of these guys, they're on fighting. Like Stoke, no fight. Stoke fought because we woke up late. Liverpool, we did not wake up. Today against Watford, didn't wake up. What did you hear all pre-season? We haven't started seasons well, blah, blah, blah. We need to start the season off strongly. So what are you lot doing in September? Because if I'm a footballer and I'm in August and September, I'm thinking about who have we got in September? Who have we got in October? Who have we got in December? We're obviously going to lose points and win points. We're going to win points we shouldn't, and we're going to drop points we shouldn't. But let's have a rough guide. We know we need to beat Watford. Like I said in my preview, guys, we have we have Spurs and City soon. We had Watford, we had Swansea, and I'm pretty sure we've got a side that we should be beating. And I said it should be 9 points, but realistically it's Arsenal, we're going to get 4. You can see what I'm talking about now. As these players, do you not go into training and be like, we got Swansea, we got Watford, we got blah, blah, blah. Let's be up for this. Added to that, the training grounds, Watford and Arsenal are right next to each other. So they definitely were looking at you lot like, look at these over big time Charlies, pay too much, we're as good as them. Don't you lot see these guys near enough every day and think, okay, they're chumps, they're mincemeat. If they ever try and beat us, we'll savage them. We're not savage. We're not savage. There's not one aspect of this club. We're savage and we're killers, and we promote killing. We promote this class nonsense. This whole it feeds into this mediocre culture. This whole class. This whole sparing our opponent. This whole mercy stuff. Like, it's nonsense. Like, I'm tired of seeing, personally, I'm past it. Like, of course, it's always going to upset me because this is the club I support. I'm past ranting and raving. But what hurts me is that we let crap players like Deeney, like Hesse, and all these guys, no disrespect to either of them, do dirt against us. Even last year against the Sutton United and them teams there, which we won, we're letting these teams play football. Like, when last did we kill a team? Like, it's got to the point we are praising ourselves for drawing games, literally, like Chelsea, Stamford Bridge. We haven't won at Stamford Bridge for how long? Certain fans were behaving like we won. Yes, the point was good, but that just shows how mediocre we are. We're not confident going into any game. It don't matter if we're playing Brighton, Watford, Stevenage Town, or whatever, Northampton Town. It's gonna be the same because it doesn't matter what league, what level of footballer you play, how good you are as a footballer. You know how to play Arsenal, and it works. Like, we force 3 at the back. Like, this is. I told you guys in my preview, just 4 at the back. Wenger, I thought you said we're going to start 4. We're going to use 4 at the back in some times this season. Where is it? Perfect time. Koscielny, there was question marks over his injury problems. Okay, you played him, fair enough. I thought he would have had to be left out. Fair enough. Wells, there's problems there. What is going on? Where's the emphasis on playing direct and thingy football? You signed Lacazette. You football people at Arsenal are intelligent. You signed Lacazette. You know he's good when you play it first time, direct service. So what's going on? Why are we not doing that? You're forcing him to come deep, which he can do very well, and he's a good footballer, and he's a better footballer than I thought he'd be in that regard. But what's the nonsense? Like, what is this? Like, it's just. It's not even stagnating, like. And some fans will call this an over-exaggeration because, of course, we didn't lose in September. But that's exactly what I'm saying. When there's no pressure, Arsenal do the business. Of course, you can say, Watford, there really is no pressure. It should have been business as usual. But you guys get the point. Like, we literally had 3 points in our hands, then went to 1, then went to none. Like, it's all nonsense. Like, we lost them 3 points quicker than a crackhead when you put them drugs in his hand. Like, come on. Like, what's... Arsenal, I don't know, man. Like I said, I ain't watching match of the day, so I don't know the point of this video. I'm just renting off some Steve, man. I just can't understand how you can't have no fight for yourselves. Like, do you lot not get tired of doing this, of seeing it on match of the day, of seeing it on social media, of seeing every sports thing saying these things about you? Your families probably say the same. Like I said, intelligence, you probably all watch match of the day. You all watch your performance over. When is the ball gonna click? Like, the whatever the saying is, like, when are you not just gonna show fight, like, for yourselves? Not for me. I would love you to show fight for me and the club, but when are you going to show for yourselves? Like, for yourselves. You're putting on that shirt as a professional footballer. I would kill, literally, to be in your spot. I would take a lot of lives, as well as my own, to be as a professional footballer. Do you not, like, where's the heart? Like, where is it? Like, I know Arsenal's a social club, but goddamn, like, what is it? We've got Everton next week, I believe. Myth. We dropped the points out of... Koeman doesn't like us. Away from home last year, they were a madness. They were poor this year at home, or home and away from it, generally speaking. But they're going to morph into their previous form against us. Koeman doesn't like us, so you can't be confident about that. Midweek's a joke. Who really cares about that? But guys, deleted good. I'm signing out, man. I don't really know what else is to be said on that front. Get in the comments. Subscribe. Thank you.